Daniel Pudi at left back. Wednesday's midfield consists of Kieran Lee, also Barry Bannon. Forestieri's dropped into a deeper role today. Ross Wallace is playing. We've also got Lucas João and Gary Hooper in attack, and Bannon's been caught in possession here, and it's a chance for Henry to try and open things up. He's worked it in towards the area. Will they get a shot away? No, they won't, because Sam Hudson was in again, closing ranks, but Wednesday just seem a little bit half asleep at the moment. Going to be a throw for Wednesday, taken by Forestieri, back towards Daniel Pudi. He finds Bannon. Bannon works it back. And the Czech Republic fullback. This goes for the short option, which was Forestieri. Now here's Wallace. Wallace turns it back towards Glenn Louvens. Back inside, Wallace is under pressure and he's being tackled by Henry. He's going to try and chip the keeper. It's just over the top, but Westwood was off his line, and again Wednesday get caught in their own half.
On the short ball this time to Ross Wallace, and he didn't appreciate, I think it was Henry who was around him.
Couldn't dig it out, but it is a throw-in for Wednesday here, just inside the Wolves half. On the right-hand side, taken by Jack Hunt, who goes short back towards the former Huddersfield fullback, who went into the flank looking to try and hit Wallace, but it's been cleared away back towards Sam Hudson. Heads it down for Jack Hunt, who works it across now for Glenn Louvens. Louvens takes a touch and moves it away towards this left-hand side. Daniel Pudi goes forward, up towards Lucas João. João just touches it back, but it's taken away from Forestieri, and again Henry can spread the play over towards this right-hand side. Nathan Byrne level with the edge of the Wednesday penalty area, cuts inside, he's going backwards slightly, still has possession, tries to get a cross in, it deflects into the path of Henry, launches the cross into the middle. He was trying to find Benik Afobe, it's worked back in towards the middle. A strike came in at the end of it from Kevin McDonald. It was blocked off by a Wednesday man, but it's still with Wolves. A chance perhaps to run into the area. Down goes the Wolves player, and he's given the penalty kick.
Against Wallace has given it away.
Wallace isn't happy, but they've given the penalty kick.
So Cardiff scored from a penalty last Saturday. Will Wolves do it this Sunday? We'll
find out in about 10 seconds time. The referee blows his whistle. Here comes Afobe, right-footed, and slots it into the bottom corner. The goalkeeper went the other way. There was no power on it really, it was just placement all the way. And Wolves have taken the lead. 15 minutes gone. Sheffield Wednesday fall behind, and it's one of their old boys, Benik Afobe, who scored it. And he's given a penalty. Well, a chance to even things up, is it?
Oh my word. Well, I'm not going to. I just didn't think that was a penalty. I have to be fair.
Leppings Lane. Chance to equalise. 4 minutes later, here he goes. He strikes it into the bottom corner. A slight stutter in his run, just trying to put off Hakimi. He did go the right way, but he plants it into the corner of the net. And Wednesday get back on level terms pretty swiftly, really. One thing about the penalty call for Wednesday, I mean, I suppose we sometimes probably get accused of appealing for everything under the sun for Wednesday, but when we do think there's a bit of indecision and perhaps the wrong decision, we will say it as it is. Here is Jack Hunt looking to come forward, stopped in his tracks. He throws it down and he goes short in towards Wallace. Wallace will flight this in towards the area. Lucas João trying to hook it down and bring it under control. Comes back for Forestieri!
Yes!
And he takes a mad deflection in front of the goalkeeper Hakimi, and that takes it away from the Wolves goalkeeper and into the back of the net. For the second time this afternoon, Fernando Forestieiri is on the score sheet, and Wednesday have come from behind and turned this one right around. It's Sheffield Wednesday 2, Wolves 1. And Iorfa just has to watch a bouncing ball. He's being challenged though. Forestieri's up against him, and he's forced him to move it back quickly to his keeper. Hakimi gets it away, but the Wednesday fans really appreciating the hard work there from Fernando Forestieri.
Without a doubt. And Dave, proper massive nail, has asked me to give a shout out for the Wednesday Sing Facebook group. We're all Wednesday, aren't we, Dave?
Forestieri, I think, has been an excellent signing in so many ways. I think his work rate, his skills, his goals, I just think he's a really exciting signing. Our best in a number of years. Crossed into the middle, it's nodded away there by Hutchinson. Comes back here towards Byrne, who's got possession, and he'll try again to cross into the centre, and it's a header over the top that could have been a different story on another day. In fact, I think it was over the top. He was, I don't know, was he appealing for a bit of a push or something? But anyway, that was a chance for Wolves.
Nathan Byrne there. I mean, that's a sitter. That's got to be in the back of the net, really.
Do it a long time, you know.
Kick it.
So if they were going to look at the 6 second rule, he'd done it by maybe 10 there.
Great
Lovely
skill.
turn there from Barry Bannon.
Bannon,
over the
great
top.
ball
Lucas
as well.
Shaw might get there. Shaw has it. He hits the keeper. Comes back now for Wallace. Taken by the keeper. Back out again.
Oh no!
Ended up wide. That was Wallace. It was Forestieri with the initial chance. Came back towards Wallace on the right-hand side, and you just expected not once but twice Wednesday to hit the back of the net. In fact, not once, not twice, 3 times.
So Zhao with the first chance, goalkeeper gets his body in the way, and it rebounds to Forestieri. He tries to get his shot off. I think he does, and then it rebounds off a defender or something. Comes to Wallace. Here we go. There's the keeper doing well. Forestieri. The keeper saves it again. Falls to Wallace and sticks it past the far post.
And Akimi plays it forward, and Sam Hudson reacts first to it. He finds Hooper with it. Wednesday perhaps with a chance to come forward for the final time in this half. It was lost by Lucas Shaw, but Hooper's won it back. Here's Bannon.
Great skill.
Out wide towards Wallace. Wallace will look to try and slot it into the path of Lucas Shaw. It might run for him. He was being held, was he, by Danny Bart? A bit of a tangle. Eventually a back pass is held by Akimi.
He's given it as well.
Pass as well. It was the defender who pushed it back. There you go. We're going to push it short and try and slam it. I mean, I imagine maybe Wallace will look to rifle this, but they're going to be on him before he knows it when they knock it short. Kieran Lee.
Do you know, sometimes I think you just smash it and get
it deflects, yeah,
and get a deflection, because it won't go in clean. It'll hit somebody on the line.
It's going to be rolled by Kieran Lee. See, they've already come forward, and that's what's going to happen. Here we go, Wallace, it's slammed into the defenders. Lucas Shaw hits the frame. The goalkeeper might have got a hand to it. It's gone back in towards the middle, cleared away. Well, Lucas Shaw hits the upright as the referee blows the half-time whistle. Ball thrown short towards Barry Bannon. Coming forward down that left-hand side, Jeremy Allan looking to try and get involved in the action straight away. They're trying to send a cross into the middle, and they've won a corner kick out of this. It'll get played into the middle, and it's going to be nodded away. It's played short there by Wednesday, in towards Bannon, tried to cross it, comes back towards Daniel Pudi along the edge of the area, and he sends it into the top corner, rifling it in the first half. He got a chance on his right foot, then he got it all wrong. It comes to his left foot in the second half. There's nothing wrong about that. It arrows into the top corner. I hope you're enjoying your Christmas. Wednesday, a 3-1 up here against Wolverhampton Wanderers.
That is a cracker. That's a Christmas cracker.
Wednesday again on the chase here with Forestieri. The goalkeeper was way out of his area. He's read the danger though, to be fair.
He's still out
short, he's still out of his area. Wednesday with a chance to try and wrap this one up. And it was wide. It was the chance of the hat-trick for Forestieri. He tried to bend it in from out on the right-hand side. It just wouldn't bend enough, but it went past the upright, unfortunately, for Forestieri. But that would have been a marvellous way to cap off your hat-trick.
Yeah.
Keep way out of his area as well. From Wolves in front of the scoreboard. So right for the delivery, in it goes, and that's not a bad looking header, but it doesn't quite get any power really there from Ebanks Blake. It seemed to sit on his shoulder, but it's still not fully away, and it might be headed in, but it's kicked off the line. Wednesday recovering with Jack Hunt, with the goalkeeper beaten there on that occasion.
He was, yeah. That ball was going in if Jack Hunt had kicked it off.
Dropping in towards the back post and scrambled away. Here is Graham. He loses possession though, and Gary Hooper's picked out Forestieri. He's up against the last defender, which is Iortha. Goes in the box on the left foot, hits it. Lots of power, but unfortunately he doesn't make the net bulge.
Well, that's a left foot from Forestieri. and he smashed it.
72 minutes played so far. Sheffield Wednesday 3, Wolverhampton Wanderers 1. Here's Halan. Goes inside. And it's now with Barry Bannon. Bannon moves it forward in towards Jeremy Halan. He manages to find Kieran Lee. Lee to make it 4-1. It's still with Kieran Lee. Comes inside, rides the tackles, pulls it back out towards Wallace. Wallace back it goes in towards the centre of the area, and it was Forestieri arriving, and again he puts it into the cop. I do think he's desperate for that hat-trick, and I think they're looking for him all the time.
I think in the end it's come to Forestieri. I think also possibly Kieran Lee could have put Gary Hooper in. He was screaming out for it. Yeah, I think if there's any criticism today, it'd be about not killing the game off.
Well, we've got it now, and it's with Newey just taking the ball off McDonald, and he tries to play it in towards Hooper. Will he score? Yes! Gary Hooper gets the goal at Hillsborough. He thinks that's his 200th as well, and I'm not going to disagree with him. That's what it says on his Twitter account. What a way to cap off a great afternoon for Wednesday. They lead against Wolves by 4 goals to 1. And Hooper enjoyed that moment, we all did.
Yeah,
have a good Christmas.
Yeah, just as I'm saying, if there's any criticism today, it's about not killing the game off. Well, I said that on purpose, so we'd score, obviously.
Goal scorers are like that, aren't they, though? You get one, and then all of a sudden you get 2 or 3 in big
Here we go again.
Here we go again, as you say, with Lee. Pulls it back towards Bannon, chips it on towards Hooper. Well, he could have got 2 today. He missed his kick almost. I don't quite know. He was in 2 minds. I don't know whether he kicked the ground.
I can't tell you what he did, but he didn't score. Well, that's great skill, by the way.
They're driving forward.
Is that Afobe?
It is indeed. Afobe works it out towards the left-hand side, and Graham. 90 minutes on the clock. It's crossed into the middle. That one will drift away. It's going to be a goal kick.
There's the end of the game. It is the end of the game, and it could have easily been 6, but it is 4. I'm delighted for Gary Hooper to get off the mark.